The 2022 NFL Draft continues to be powered by Manscaped. We appreciate them sponsoring today's show specifically, as the Chiefs have made another draft pick. If you want the best men's grooming products on the planet, manscaped.com/chat. That's going to get you 20% off plus free shipping. I'll be sure to get that link in the comments for you guys. That way you can take advantage of the 20% off deal for all of their awesome men's grooming products. All right, the Chiefs have made a pick in round 4 at number 135. Joshua Williams, the cornerback who also played some safety at Fayetteville State. You look at the size, 6'3", 195. That's like a defensive backs coach dream right there to get nice size on that one. 6 pass breakups a year ago. I'll be honest, I didn't study him a ton. I saw a couple of highlight clips a couple of months ago. I was like, okay, I'm intrigued by the size. I'll keep him in the back of my mind. And then recently I didn't really watch much of him, but I like getting corners with size, especially later in the draft, because if they hit, they could become starters down the road with that size. So we're going to react to this pick and maybe toward the end of the video kind of recap what the Chiefs have done up to this point in the draft. So grade the pick. A, B, C, D, or F. Look, you get into day 3. It's hard to have a bad pick. I'll give it a B. Good size. It's at a position where you could use some depth. Maybe he goes in there and competes with a guy like DeAndre Baker for CB4, or maybe he's your CB5. We'll have to wait and see on that front. You take a look at the scouting report from our guy Tom Downey, our draft analyst here at Chat Sports. He looked like the best player in most games he played in because, well, he played in Division II. And if you're going to make the NFL out of Division II, that's what you need to look like. You need to jump off tape and be like, okay, this is a man among boys. And he did that at the college level. Traits are there to be a good cover corner as a man guy. Tom had him as his number 136 overall player. They drafted him with number 135, so shout out to him for being pretty accurate on that. Fairly fluid, but needs some more footwork upgrading there. We'll see if he can develop those skills. Lance Zierlein, NFL.com, wrote this up about Josh Williams. The footwork, impress needs to be cleaned up, and he allows some separation off the break against quicker targets, but his above-average foot agility and speed are the key to his ability to recover and recalibrate positioning. That's also where the size comes in. The 6'2", 6'3", you can reach a little bit further as well. So, you can make up for, maybe losing half a step to a receiver by having that extra length as well. So Brett Veach adds another defensive back on day 3. It's been a lot of defensive guys in this draft, and that makes sense because the Chiefs' defense last year was not up to par, and especially after losing Charvarius Ward, you needed to add more at that position. First, Trent McDuffie. Now you get a depth piece in Josh Williams. Favorite Chiefs draft picks so far? I want to know what you guys think. Down in the comments section. What pick have you enjoyed most up to this point? I'll probably do the cop-out answer of Trent McDuffie in round 1, but let us know down in the comments. Now, we appreciate Manscaped for sponsoring our NFL draft coverage, and I appreciate their awesome product, the Lawnmower 4.0, because my wife's out of town. She's coming home soon. Might give myself a little trim, if you know what I'm saying. Manscaped.com/chat. Seriously, this product, advanced skincare technology, you're shaving downstairs, which you need to do because, quite frankly, it gets gnarly from time to time. You're not going to have razor burn. You're not going to have hair tug as well because this uses advanced skincare technology. It's got a wireless charging station. You can use it in the shower as well because it is waterproof. The Lawnmower 4.0 is awesome, and Manscaped is awesome as well because they have this limited edition Lawnmower 4.0, this purple one, which I love because as a TCU alum, purple is our main color. And benefits for proceeds from these purchases, if you get this one, go help to spread awareness for testicular cancer awareness because it's Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, and a male every hour of every day gets diagnosed. It's a bigger problem than people realize. Manscaped is helping donate some money so we can hopefully find a cure one day. Go support them. They support great causes, and they have awesome products. Manscaped.com/chat. So Joshua Williams, the pick here in round number 4, pick number 135 overall for Kansas City. Take a look at some of his combine pro day numbers here. 4.53 in the 40, pretty good for his size. I like the vert at 36 inches, so broad jump was excellent. Probably needs to get a little bit stronger, but listen, I think he's got good size. I think he's a good enough athlete to hold his own. Obviously, when you get into day 3, you need to be able to play special teams, so he'll need to prove that he can do that as well. Maybe he can, get better at taking the ball away. Didn't have any interceptions a year ago, just 6 pass breakups. But I'm intrigued by this pick. When you take these small school kids like this, chip on their shoulders, typically something you get out of these type of players as well. Remember when Brett Veach drafted L'Jarius Sneed out of Louisiana Tech in the 4th round a couple years ago? Kind of a similar comp. Good size, played some safety, played some corner. Now he's a really good starting corner in the NFL. Just saying, you never know what could happen. So you add Josh Williams to the list of selections that Kansas City has made so far during this NFL draft. Trent McDuffie was the first pick when they traded up round 1, pick number 21. George Karlaftis was the second first-round pick at number 30. Wide receiver Sky Moore, so you address that position in round 2 at number 54 after trading down a couple of spots. And then Cincinnati safety Brian Cook, round 2, number 62, before adding Josh Williams. And then someone last night who I am completely drawing a blank on at number 103. Gosh, who is it? Can you flash the graphic real quick, Coop? I have no idea who they picked at 103. Drawing a complete and total blank for Kansas City. I can pull it up here, I suppose. It was Leo Chenal. Duh. I'm an idiot. It's all good. Get the linebacker out of Wisconsin, and now another defensive player in Josh Williams. Make sure you guys subscribe because I promise I remember things better normally than I just did. Draft pick analysis throughout the day, and, of course, we'll have our final draft grades at the end of the day as well. YouTube.com/ChiefsTV. We'll have you guys covered, so make sure you subscribe and join us. Okay, so the offseason profile overall, cornerback, edge. You know, you probably filled wide receiver enough with Sky Moore as well. You could add a defensive tackle. We'll see if they get someone on day 3. If Perion Winfrey had fallen here, I would have loved that pick, but he went earlier in the 4th round to Cleveland, I believe. But I think I feel pretty good about this draft by Brett Veach. When we do grades later, sneak peek, I'm going to have a very good grade overall for Brett Veach and for this Kansas City Chiefs draft because I think it's been a good one at the end of the day. So who do you want the Chiefs to draft next? Still got some picks to come. You got a 5th rounder, 4 7th rounders. Maybe they'll trade up into the 6th round for some of those 7th round picks. Let us know. Still some notable names on the board. Who do you want Kansas City to draft coming up later on? And also, if you want more pick-by-pick analysis of every single selection during the NFL draft, join us on Chat Sports, day 3 of the NFL Draft, youtube.com/chatsportstv. And as I'm filming this, Sam Howell still hasn't gone. We'll see where he ends up going. Our guys are live over there right now. So join us, subscribe, and appreciate all the support here on the Chiefs Report.